All right, this is my metal refractory / kiln. I plan on making graphene related ceramics, basically ceramic capacitors, that sort of thing. It's I'll be experimenting with ceramics capacitors, mainly for my project. I need to get the formula just right for my project. For the flying capacitor, that's my project. It's a asymmetrical capacitor. Oh, look at that. There goes a rat or a chipmunk or something. Little bastard. Yeah, what are you doing? Playing in my soap suds? Yeah, don't you get back in there. Alright, well, little bastard disappeared. They're pretty good at that. Little Houdinis. Anyway, I've been struggling with this for about a month now. I'm using aircrete and I'm struggling. It's my own fault that I'm struggling with it. I'm using aircrete to insulate the refractory, but I'm using a special formula, and I'm not staying consistent with the with the different portions. So it's really my own fault. But the last two layers that you little bastard, get out of here. The last two layers that I've installed in this have got graphite embedded in it. So I don't know, I just thought that was neat. It changed the color of the aircrete, and it should add some even more resistivity to heat. So, but at any rate, I'm just experimenting with different mixtures and stuff, and like I said, it's my own fault. I haven't been documenting what sizes of what chemicals or additives that I'm putting into it. At any rate, this is pretty much the finished product. If this shrinks again when I come back from my fishing trip, then I'll probably just trim it down to where it shrank to, and then start its first burn. I do have a cardboard sleeve in there. That's what that circular thing is in here. That's separating the aircrete from the interior of this. It's just a cardboard sleeve. You can get it at any hardware store for making cardboard forms or cement forms. Down there at the bottom, I used just some tin. I don't even know what it's called. It was rolls of tin. It was actually flat, and you can roll it up to the size you want for making a stove or for piping in a stove. If they don't have the size you want, they have like this. These custom pieces that you roll up and you clip together. That's what I did there. I just rolled it up and stuck it in the hole that I made. I just happened to have like a 1 1 3/4 hole saw or whatever it was, and I punched that through and then rolled up the tin and and punched it through to the cardboard too, and then rolled that tin up and then poured the concrete, the aircrete. So here's the other end sticking out right there. So I'll lop that off. And I'll probably just let that end melt along with the cardboard here. But I'll cut that down so when I put my burner in, it'll just basically be aircrete and the exterior of the steel drum that I used. This originally was just a 55-gallon steel drum used for. I think it was antifreeze. I found it at the dump. They let me have it, so I trimmed off about 1/3 of it and made the cover. And there's the cover. And if you notice, the cover, when I poured that, it bowed a little bit towards the center. So that's actually kind of neat. I'm going to utilize that shape when I install it onto the top of this. So, and I used also the same bit of tin there to give myself a peephole in there so I can get my, my laser thermometer. I can get that in there and measure the temperatures. So, well, I'll find out how good it works in about 2 weeks or 2.5, 3 weeks when I get back from my next fishing trip. And, I'll let you know how it works out. I'll make a film of that too and and upload it to YouTube so everybody can see how it went. If anybody has any questions on any further questions on how I built it or any further details, just shoot me a email or write me a message and I'll try to get back to you. Make sure you include your email address so that I can, you know, send you a little bit more in-depth way that I made it. But it should work pretty good. I got big hopes for this thing, you know, I also used a high quantity of high temperature ceramic. And it was actually, I think, cone 10, I think they call it. It's like the highest temperature ceramic they can use. And I used a good block of that in my mixture. So, you know, it's all high temp ingredients and mixed really well with my drill there. I also used Quikrete Portland cement for my aircrete mixture as well. So yeah, my wife's gonna punch me in the face for destroying her garage. Sorry, honey, if you see this video. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. You know, please like and subscribe so that I can. I know that people are listening, you know. As long as people are following along, I'm going to keep doing this stuff, you know. Or I'm going to at least keep airing it. I'll keep making videos of it. Otherwise, you know, if nobody's paying attention to my babbles and my, you know, my work, then obviously there's no point in making videos of it. Because that can be expensive too, buying computer equipment or camera equipment. At any rate, have a good holidays, guys. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you. Bye.